look what I've got. It is a 1994 DR350S. A friend of mine, Trevor, you know who you are. Hopefully one day you'll be able to go ride with me too. You're never too old. Anyway, so from what I understand, this was given to him. The motor had been seized up. He never had time to work on it. He's an incredible mechanic. He's an incredible mechanic, engineer, and could very well do the job. He's just haven't had time, and it was just taking up space. His generosity led him to me and what I'm doing, and he asked me if I wanted it. I was like, yeah, how much you want for it? He said a Dr. Pepper. A Dr. Pepper. See, now, that right there, you can't measure that. Yeah, Dr. Pepper for that, okay. Anyway, he knows that this tickles me because I'm gonna break this engine down. I'm gonna see what's wrong with it. And hopefully I can get this up and running, and this will be my smaller bike for single track trails that the Africa Twin is just too big for, and it's not the Africa Twin's forte. Its forte is out west, where I'm truly planning on going to do the Continental Divide, the Trans-American Trail, the Colorado BDR, Arizona BDR, Mexico BDR, all of them. Montana BDR, absolutely spectacular vistas and views and landscapes and terrain, and I don't know if there's not enough time to do all of it, but I'm going to try to do every bit I can, all right, while I can. So this is added to the stable, the Suzuki DR 350S 1994. First thing I got to do is answer this phone. The second thing I got to do is wash this bike up, then start looking at it. Hang in there. All right, so a little elbow grease later, the DR cleaned up fairly well. You notice in the background, that's my son, Charlie, aka Monkey Butt. You'll hear me reference him throughout all the videos, along with his son, Oliver, aka the OB. But this is a project for me and him to kind of take down, break down, and build back up together. He'll ride this until he gets one of his own and joins us on our channel, or he creates a channel of his own for him and his son, and all of us go out for a ride. There'll be a day, hopefully, God willing. Anyway, the kingdom's waiting on all of us, but this one's not going to hit it anytime soon. This one has a lot of work that needs to be done. So, Charlie, you're going to take the carburetor,
break it down, build it back up.
Break it down, build it back up. That's 119 different little pieces, something like that. But if there's anybody that can rebuild a carburetor, this man right here is the man for the job. Me, I am going to venture into head territory and look at the cylinder and see what's seizing up that piston. See if we have any damage, anything like that. Anyway, the full layout and parts list that we need, we're going to put in the description. So if you have some of these parts, please hit us up and we'll get in touch with you and probably take some of those parts off your hands, because as it looks, it's been neglected for a long time. But we're going to bring it back to the trails. We're going to put it on the trails, and we're going to put it on this channel. So hang out with us, enlighten us. If you have any skills that you can let us know about what it could be, common DR problems, you know, like the starter bushing, that kind of stuff. If you have any of those, please put them in the comment below. alternator. Bike stripped down to bare skeleton, shocks and wheels, a few little gizmos and gadgets up here, but all this gets replaced. And I'll take care of all this once we get the main and biggest thing of the day, the Suzuki DR350S engine is out. It wasn't easy. Good news is this is the oil that we drained out of it. There is no metal shavings in this oil at all. None. Zero. Zilch. It is thin oil. I mean, it looks like, you know, just really used oil. So I think we're going to be okay in that aspect. But now here's the bad news. This, I don't know if you can see it or not, that looks like Coca-Cola. This came out of the gas tank.
Orange.
Yeah, it's very orange. And it does not smell like gas. It smells like paint thinner, lacquer thinner, and turpentine.
All mixed together.
All mixed together, seriously. So, carburetor definitely needs to be rebuilt. Top half of the engine definitely needs to be rebuilt. So there's going to be some cleaning, some honing. Hopefully the rings will be okay on it. Don't know. Hopefully the valves will be okay on it. Don't know. Going to clean all that up. Going to clean the top half of the engine up. Valves, cam, all that good stuff. Hopefully we can reclaim all of that. Nothing is damaged. It's just gunked up. And we can actually put it in some solvent, clean it, put it back together, and have a good running engine. Don't know, that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we're buying the top half of an engine, which is okay. Oh, this has got my shop smelling like Parliament Funkadelic. Straight up. Anyway, everything on the engine looks pretty good. The bike's in good shape. The frame's in good shape, so we're good there. We do have grease points that we will be greasing. The wiring harness, we definitely need to go through the wiring harness. There's been some splicing going on.
Wire clipping going on.
Bunch of wire clipping and splicing, but that's his department.
Thanks.
And again, we have the manual of all manuals that says everything there. So with this in our corner, us in our corner, locked in, there is no quitting us. Never has been, never will be. That's why that engine's sitting on my workbench.
And still.
Yeah, we're good to go. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out with us. We're just getting started on this, so tune in to us on the next video where we have news of which way we're going, of what we found and what we've decided to do. Come on back.